Hi, everybody. So, I had hooked the pump for hopefully the last time today. Hopefully, no more chemo. 2 months, gotta wait 2 months, get a scan, talk to the doctor to see what's going on. So, I got 2 months. Was it 2 months? It's October anyway. October. And I have a cold today. Isn't that wonderful? Didn't get sick once. Well, I didn't get normal sick once during the chemo time, really, but I got the chemo sick shit. But anyway, so last night, Karen and I went to the Cabot Theater in Beverly. Hold on. Yeah, that was just sneeze, but I yawned instead. To see somebody I've wanted to see for a very, very long time, and I'm glad I got to finally see him. Herb Alpert. Now, he performed with his wife for 50 years, who used to be a singer with Sergio Mendes, if you remember Sergio Mendes in Brazil 66. So, she's amazing. Herb Alpert was always amazing. He had a drummer, well, percussionist. This guy played everything under the sun, but that's in a minute. Keyboardist, piano player, and a bass player. They were all great. They were all just amazing. I was like, I think I knew just about every song. You know that just from like the opening notes, I didn't realize that he's one of my musical heroes. I played trumpet when I was a kid, and he's number two. Al Hurt was number three, if you remember him, and number one was Louis Armstrong. And right up there above them all, actually, was my music teacher, Mr. Fuccello. And that was in the 70s, early 70s, 71, 72 ish. And like last year, I accidentally came across a picture of him from the 50s. He was teaching music at a school. He was amazing. He was amazing. We'd have our end of the year concert. He would do a solo. You know, it's funny. Other kids who took other instruments, like say violin or something else like that, they always talk about the first songs that they learned were like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. The first song he taught us was When the Saints Go Marching In. And the second one was When the Caissons Go Rolling Along. They're not that easy. But he didn't start you off at ding, 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 or anything else like that. I mean, the Saints Go Marching In is... So last night, I just had this feeling. I couldn't place it. I love music so much, and I always have, a lot more than most the next person. Um, but I wasn't a rock and roll kid, you know. I like all kinds of music and everything, right? But it's jazz, and it's the early jazz up until like the 50s. That was my stuff, even as a kid. Learning about them, learning about those players. Louis Armstrong played for so long until he passed away. I mean, he played with everybody. He played with country music people. Played with Jimmy Rogers. But he was just incredible. He was incredible. Now, some of the other guys, okay, but I'm not a fan of like the modern jazz, really. Like I like Dave Brubeck, but I'm not a fan of Miles Davis, honestly. Charlie Parker, okay. Now I'm not saying anything bad about them. It's just that's not the kind of jazz that I like. Hold on. Gotta wait my nose. New Orleans jazz, St. Louis jazz, besides St. Louis blues. But jazz popped up in like every part of the country, and each one of them was a little bit different. You listen to it. I mean, anybody who never, I mean, come on, you can go online and you can listen to anything now. Go online and just say jazz from the 30s and listen. I mean, the singers are great. Frank Sinatra was a jazz singer, in case you didn't know. And a lot of those guys, like Bing Crosby and they called the crooners, they were jazz singers. And some of them started off playing instruments in like, I'm not remember what Bing Crosby did, but a lot of these guys start off as just, playing an instrument in a band before they step forward. Um, but so getting back to this feeling I was feeling last night, about 3/4 of the way through the night, I was just like, I think I just realized what I'm feeling: joy. Identifying my feelings has always been an issue. What is this? Let's try this. Nah, that doesn't really fit the definition. Last night, it was just utter joy. From the beginning note to the end, and it was amazing. And these guys playing behind him were incredible. The drummer, or percussionist, he's playing everything he had under the sun, and then he pulled out a rubber chicken at one point, looked at it, threw it behind his back. I cracked up. We didn't have... I mean, if we were at a baseball game, maybe, or something where you need to see something up close, our seats would have been horrible. I won't say that we were really far back or really up there, but they gave us a can of paint and a brush and asked us if we could paint the ceiling when we weren't busy. We were the last row, up against the wall, and everybody that got up there was very surprised. One guy said to us, "How much did you pay for your tickets?" I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I was beginning to think that I looked at the seating jack wrong when I ordered the tickets, because I didn't think we were anywhere. But it's music. It's music. You listen, I don't need to be right on top of them. It was good. It was really good. Ran into somebody I know through Facebook, another guy from the hometown. It's weird. We talked about it, mentioned on Facebook like months and months ago. I forgot all about it. So Karen had to go powder her nose. And I'm standing there. I turn around, and the guy standing there goes, "Hey, me, I'm great." Introduced myself. I went, "Wait, I know you." I'm not good at doing that. I'm not good at introducing myself. I'm not good at reintroducing people to other people like when Karen come back. But he is a guy from Salty, and I did not know him, growing up or anything. He's a little bit younger than me, but he did mention that one time he lived in Gate Street where my mother grew up. My grandmother lives. But anyway, it was weird because I turned around and there he was standing there. I was like, oh. When we were out to dinner in this place called, what's the name of that place? The restaurant. Baby, what's the name of the restaurant? The restaurant. Fishbone Harry's. I can never remember the name. I always get it mixed up. Place is great. Doesn't have a huge menu, but it sticks to what it does really good. Kara, what did you get? Yeah, what was the name? Smash Burger. Yeah, I don't know why they called it that. She got a hamburger. It's like a regular hamburger. I got something called what was it called again? I got Trinity. I don't understand why I remember this. So it was 3 different kinds of meat: pork butt, brisket, and a hamburger patty with that amazing coleslaw on the top and cheese and some fries. It was really, really good. When we were walking out, I said to some kid who was sitting there, probably not much above a teenage year, and I just said to these kids, you got to try the Trinity. It's got three meats, and the kid says, "What kind of meat?" And I said, "Oh, it's all pork butt." And he goes, "Fuck yes," like that. At first, we're like, that's not a little odd. I guess he's trying to be polite and profane at the same time, but he seemed like he might be going to try it anyway. But it's delicious. So then we went down and saw the show, and it was raining all the way up there. Raining when we got out. I was kind of damp getting in there. And then, of course, sitting underneath the air conditioning duct, they have very good air conditioning there. Of course they do. Didn't have a jacket. I I got to remember just carry one with me all the time. And then it was drizzly on the way back. But eventually just stopped raining, so it was okay to drive. All in all, great night. But I mean, I've been wanting to see him. So as a kid, I guess, remember his group Tijuana, Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass. Dun 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 dun. I'd sound better, but my face feels like somebody kicked me. My sinuses hurt. I have the dreaded man flu. I'm certain this is going to kill me. Oh my God! After everything I've been through since December, this is the worst. Anyway, all right, I'll go for now. Whew. I got supper cooking in the air dryer. So, talk to you later.